I got to know Reisa Sweet through our work with the Human Relations Commission. Reisa is the chairperson of the commission and also the HRC, as we call it.
I'm from Connecticut, and I grew up in a small town.
I've known Reisa about 5 years now. I believe that she is really the most selfless person that I've probably ever met in my life.
And I just have never known anybody who cares so much about other human beings and their well-being.
And we would see the movies on Saturday, and when they showed the newsreel, it was what was happening, in the war. One time, they showed a whole big, large pit, and people were being thrown in it. It was a girl that looked just like me. It was like seeing myself there for like a split second, and I gasped and I said, that could have been me, but she's dead and she can't speak, but maybe I could speak for her. It was on behalf of her, in a sense that she couldn't, but I could.
She works tirelessly to educate all of our various communities about cultural awareness. I've been very impressed by her stamina and her perseverance.
She's been working at this since 1991, when the Human Relations Commission was formed.
Reisa has always been a vocal advocate for diversity, cultural awareness. She's an inspiration to young women especially.
Kind, caring, compassionate, tireless, and selfless.
She's been at it for so long, and we're so lucky to have her.
Yeah, my father, I think, was the one that inspired me the most by the way he lived. During the Depression, people didn't have money, so they would barter. I saw the level of compassion he had, and he was always involved with people, and he was always sort of like for the underdog. And I witnessed that growing up, the way he dealt with people, and it was an amazing thing to see. My husband also, in a sense of the way he's always spoke his truth of what he saw, whether it was acceptable, whether it was popular, whether it wasn't, but you always knew where you stood.
If she sees somebody who's being oppressed or disrespected, she'll stand up for them.
You have to speak up if you see things that are not fair or not just.
We know that she was at Selma and she marched with Dr. Martin Luther King in 1965.
It was a very powerful experience. It was a time of total unity of all people, and it was a sense that what was happening was not right.
She's really been at the forefront of a few of our campaigns. We started with a Love Thy Neighbor campaign. We went on to a There's No Room for Hate in Ocean County campaign, and most recently our Say Hello program.
It's simply saying hello to somebody that you see on the street, in the store.
Acknowledge each other, to recognize each other, and to listen to each other.
People need people, and that's a fact. And in the Human Relations Commission, one of the goals is to unite people. That's what Reisa has worked on her entire life, and she's done a really good job at doing that.
Reisa was right there amplifying our message.
What I find most admirable about Reisa, among many things, is that she is absolutely selfless.
Her determination, this has really been her life's work.
Oftentimes, when people are in need or in trouble or in crisis, it's Reisa who is the first one to call. She always tells you that she's putting the white light around you.
She walks the talk. She is a person of great faith, and it's humbling to be in a room with her.
We all need that, and Reisa makes sure that we get it.
She's a great role model, and I'm just happy to know her and call her my friend.
The fact that we're there for the same reasons, we have this commonality of what we can do to prevent bias crimes. The more that you're aware, the more that you're in a position to do something, because you form your own opinion. What you're fearful of is another person is fearful of. When we really listen to people and really hear what they say, we'll find the commonality between us and what we can do together to build.
On behalf of my good friend Timothy Hart from the Ocean County Cultural and Heritage Commission, on behalf of the Prosecutor's Office from the Ocean County Human Relations Commission, and on behalf of all of humanity that Reisa has so diligently worked for, we'd like to present you with this award.
Thank you so much. The support that we gave each other was the basis of this, so I want to thank all of you too.